this one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is out there with Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. Johnson on him. It's good.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Ball against Conley. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss, and David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Bogdanovich left side. Bogdanovich with a screen on Johnson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Booker dishes to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And O'Neal is good for 3.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Ball against Mitchell. Johnson right side. Conley against Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Booker. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. The drive by Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Bridges. Booker the pass to Ayton. Johnson in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns leading. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Out to the right wing. Paul finds Bridges. Off target with his 3. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Bogdanovich. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 1. And
all right, look who's coming onto the court.
if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Passes it to Johnson and stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Dishes to Gobert. Conley with it. Bridges covering. Clock at 6. O'Neal misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker outside. Back to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 6.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Ball against Mitchell. Booker left side. Bridges outside. Right wing. Feeds to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Kicks it out to Paul. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Back to Bridges. There's the dish to Paul. Driving the lane. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Ayton kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Has to Gobert. O'Neal against Booker. And taken away by Paul. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley's running. And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spider looking to get out in the open floor.
For 3, Booker, and that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. A 2-point game. So on the floor for Utah. They've got Whiteside. Clarkson is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's House in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Clarkson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Clarkson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jazz. Steps back. Now here's Payne. T right on him. Crowder finds McGee. Back to Crowder. Shoots. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Crowder inside. Defended by Pascal. And here is Craig. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They get it back. The shot, no good. Jazz leading by 6. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Whiteside, a screen on Crowder. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Craig against Pascal. Outside Crowder. And there's the pass to Craig. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside, the pass to Alexander Walker. Drives to the hoop. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Pass to Alexander Walker. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder and stolen by Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation.
2 minutes
Kevin,
remaining
the
in
way
the
they
third.
win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times.
That's his first
Phenomenal
personal
play. Thanks, D.A.
Team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Payne passes to Craig. Out to Payne. Here's Craig. 5 on the clock. Pass to Shamet. For the 3.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. It's House outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. House has got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. Now Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. 1:05 left to play in the third. Oh, and here comes House all alone. Clarkson taking his time here. Down low. Over in the corner, Pascal. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to Craig. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Out left to the wing. Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Payne. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Lets it go with the three. Payne can't hit. Here's Clarkson. Crowder with the steal. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Payne can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. He takes it in. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Yep, it counts.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Payne dishes to Crowder. To the middle. Here's McGee. Gobert with the block. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Bogdanovich looking around. He dishes it to O'Neal. Over to the left wing. And here's Conley outside. Suns trail by 10. Bridges kicks to Booker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell up top, defended by Paul. Poked away. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Paul. And it's Mitchell missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Johnson outside. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Johnson against Conley. Mitchell in the corner.
2 minutes
Mitchell is
remaining in
double.
the game.
Bridges with the steal. All going up court. Paul can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Inside. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there over O'Neal. Gobert with the block. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Ayton against Mitchell. Now the pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Gobert dishes to Conley. To stop the drought. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the screen. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's Johnson. Money!
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And that one falls for Johnson. And taken away by Paul. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This was a... Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Thanks again.
And that'll do it, folks.
Supporting
Charlie, good stuff there. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Reggie Bullock, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Booker can't get it to go.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Powell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Doncic left side. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Doncic against Paul. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker finds Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. And the Suns get it back. And here's Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. No luck on that one. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Paul. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Johnson. Here's a 3 from Paul.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the Suns miss again. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, they need this. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Doncic against Paul. Powell, a screen on Paul. And Doncic, here we go. Another shot. Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Bridges. Right side Booker. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Finney-Smith. That one a little long. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Bullock. The three is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Booker. Back to Paul for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Powell outside. Brunson passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson against Powell. Back to Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
You look at career stat leaders, and Paul is right near the top of the list in several areas. Assists, steals. He's up there in most of the categories that define the true essence of a point guard.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brunson in at the 2-guard spot. Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. And it's Doncic on the drive. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Outside Johnson. Paul finds Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Bullock. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance. And when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brunson finds Doncic.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Remains Phoenix ball.
Outside Paul. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Brunson. Knocked away. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Brunson. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now the Suns fast break. And here they go. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Aiden. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. It's Bullock on the wing. From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
Doncic has got 6.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Suns lead by 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot comes out. And here's Johnson. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Hardaway. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Dinwiddie. Screen by Marjanovic. He's off on the layup. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Outside Craig. This one for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Tries it from 19, and it's Green missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns leading. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bertans against Crowder. Outside Craig. Clock at 6. Pass to Shaman. From downtown. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Hardaway, no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Crowder from the arc. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 9.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
To the middle. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Driving inside.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Oh, love the intensity which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Dinwiddie. Following the score by Phoenix. Down low. And there's Bertans on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Payne, pass to Crowder. Six on the shot clock. Back to Payne. Plenty of space. Mavericks with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Hardaway, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Payne. Crowder outside. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal
It goes on Tim Hardaway.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Dallas foul. Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. Fourth
And he
team
knocks
foul.
down the first one.
At the line for Phoenix, Torrey.
And so he hits both. The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Called in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to McGee. Puts it up from 12. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Hardaway with it. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Payne, pass to Crowder. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Left side, Bertans. And so it's Phoenix now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center position. Pass to Johnson. And here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Bridges. That three's off the mark. Outside Finney-Smith. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's stolen by Johnson. Hayden with it. Picked up by Powell. From deep, Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bridges.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. The 3 ball. And they get it back. Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Off target with the 3.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Paul against Doncic. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
It's Powell on the wing. Booker against Doncic. Into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from 3-point land. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Johnson passes to Booker. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 10.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Powell, a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
It's Bridges on the wing. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Bridges. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Brunson defending. Pass to Bridges. And here's Paul. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Powell pulls it in.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Johnson passes to Paul. From deep. Can't get it to fall. So the Suns win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's the Suns to start out. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Ball against Murray. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And stolen by Murray. It's Porter outside. And stolen by Booker. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Ayton. There's the triple. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Jokic finds Gordon. Now here's Porter, defended by Bridges.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Barton. Down low, Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton. Porter against Bridges. Booker outside. He kicks it to Johnson. Bridges outside. From the arc. Clock at 6. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Porter, a screen on Johnson. And it's Gordon missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch and shoot game. Go ahead, Chris Paul.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Gordon. Paul kicks to Booker. And here's Johnson outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter passes to Jokic. And here is Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is. You give him passing lanes you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Takes a three. Bridges misses. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray the pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one one quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Murray looking around. Jokic with the screen on Paul. Jokic kicks to Porter. Murray for 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Bridges with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson in the corner. Puts up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Murray kicks to Barton. Denver passing it around. 3-pointer. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker dishes to Johnson. To the right side. Murray against Paul. Over Jokic. Paul's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Suns have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Booker with it. Now guarded by Barton. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Booker outside. From deep. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy.
Knocked away. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Porter passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Ball outside. Johnson outside. Johnson double team. Jokic kicks to Murray. Martin passes to Jokic. Murray against Paul. Murray dishes to Gordon. Rebound by the Suns. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against Paul. Bridges outside. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton trying to break free. Barton with some nice D. Murray outside. Lets it go from 14.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. JaMychal Green is out there with Morris. It's Najee in at the 4 spot.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Morris outside. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to McGee. Cousins pulls it in. Denver in the lead. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Fast break, here they come. For the lead, buries the long-range jumper. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Morris. Payne covering. Morris passes to Cousins. Basket counts.
This really puts the defense in a bind. Cousins on the roll is absolutely brutal.
Payne kicks to Craig. Pass to Shamet. Back to Craig. Passes to Shamet. Shoots over Cousins. And it's Shamet missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Morris. And here is Cousins. To the paint. Out to Morris. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Over to the wing. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shamet the pass to Crowder. Now Payne, covered by Morris. With some art. Second chance effort. The kick out to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. Payne can't hit.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
A three from Morris. Here's Cousins. A shake to the left wing. Lets it go with a three. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 4. A three. And they'll get another chance. Craig kicks to Shamet. For the three. Good on the three-point shot. Shamet's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Phoenix.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
1:25 left in the third. Out to the wing. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Payne looking around. And the pass to Craig. Inside, here's Crowder, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, he was a second-round pick and now an MVP caliber player. Nikola Jokic has become one of the best offensive centers literally we have ever seen. He can dish it, drive it, shoot it from deep. Incredible touch. This guy is as good as it gets. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Payne gets a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Craig in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Murray for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Crowder inside. Jokic defending. Payne. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 4. Jacks up a 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Porter. pass to Jokic. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Here's Booker. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Murray finds Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Passes it to Ayton. The shot comes out. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets lead by 3. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Paul dishes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Here's Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Johnson, the pass to Paul. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Good defense by Jokic.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Gordon. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Trailing by 5. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton has shown a little toughness on the interior finish.
Jokic passes to Porter. Nice move. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Porter passes to Jokic. It drops.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Back to Booker. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. Ayton. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Jokic with it. So the Nuggets win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Outside Paul. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker, the pass to Paul. And the Suns miss again. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's all from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Here's Booker. He's guarded by Conley. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Bridges outside. Outside for Booker. Mitchell against Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Ayton. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That one goes in.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare with his height. It's tough to create good coverage.
Paul against Mitchell. Back to Paul. To the middle. Ayton. Can't get it to fall. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Booker finds Ayton, tries to snap the cold streak.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Conley, pass to O'Neal, outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Gobert, goes back up. Over Johnson, tried to bank it in, but it misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Gobert with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Gobert no good. The Suns trailing. Johnson passes to Paul. Back to Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Booker can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Donovan Mitchell out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Conley, shoots over Booker, and too long on the shot.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's O'Neal, the 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Booker against Conley. Booker, pass to Bridges, back to Booker. From deep. Rebound, Utah.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation is.
Paul against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Driving in, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovic. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Bridges outside. Paul for 3. Sinks the tray. Paul's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
The kick out to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 8.
This is what you get from a vet, looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots over Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Now Booker, back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And here's Booker. Up and over Conley. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Tipped. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. On the break. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Left side Booker. Bridges outside. And they'll get another chance. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left in the half. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Paul passes to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. Outside Conley. And so it's the Utah Jazz now holding a 12-point lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovich. Over Paul. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Gobert. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Booker against Conley. To the paint. Paul passes to Ayton. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The layup off target.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Paul. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 14. Johnson passes to Paul. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Releases. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
takes it in. And there's a 3-second violation. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns.
Sun substitution, Jay Crowder.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Payne, the pass to Craig. Clarkson on the double team. Here's Payne. He can't get it to go. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Clarkson against Craig. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Pascal. That shot off the mark.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Craig passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Payne. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Pascal. Up and over Crowder. Pascal can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Craig attacking, and he makes it.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:27 left in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control. I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside Craig. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Clarkson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Left side Payne. Crowder, the pass to Craig. Inside. And it's House with the rebound. Crowder with a steal. And so it's Utah in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Playing. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Utah shooting the rock well at 46%. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Daniel House. Then there's Eric Pascal. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. And it's Clarkson missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pascal with the steal. On the wing, Clarkson. Booker defending. He got a piece of it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul draws the double. Outside Booker. Pass to Johnson. Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Cans it with nobody near him.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's House. Pass to Pascal. 2 on the clock. No good on the shot.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Mitchell against Paul. Outside for Booker. Takes the three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Picked by Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Booker pass to Johnson. Out to Bridges. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Back to Booker. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside Paul. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson passes to Paul. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Johnson passes to Ayton. Misses from short range. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Takes a step back. And he sinks the 11-footer.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Rudy Gobert.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one good. And the Jazz lead by 12.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Ayton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put...
Allie, thank you as always.
22.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges into the three.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Doncic finds Brunson. Tipped away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Chris Paul.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Booker the bounce pass, shoots the three. The shot by Paul, no good. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Booker in the post. Brunson covering. Paul passes to Bridges. Paul outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Brunson with a clean look. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Takes a step back. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson outside. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton finds Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker with no one around. And the first shot of the night for him missing.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. The drive by Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. Paul against Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Paul passes to Bridges. He dishes it to Booker. Bridges outside. Can they get it? And the Suns get it back. Second chance shot. And Booker with a nice bucket inside.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
The drive by Doncic. And that one is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Bridges. Paul kicks to Bridges. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks leading. And Brunson has it in the corner. Here's Finney Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Booker the pass to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
And Doncic, here we go. Here's Finney Smith. The rejection by Paul. They get it back, and here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the triple.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 3.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. He feeds it to Powell. Out to Doncic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson outside. From deep. Bullock with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Doncic. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5 now.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Doncic feeling it out. Driving to the basket. Crafty move. Passes to Brunson. Kicks to Bullock. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Powell kicks to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Booker looking around.
2 minutes.
Back to Paul. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Mavericks trailing.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Inside. Back to Bridges. The pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Doncic, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Booker the pass to Bridges. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Here is Paul. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Three-pointer and stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. Ball outside. Dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Fires the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Okay, David, much appreciated. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Booker dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Paul. Unable to get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bridges. Dinwiddie wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul finds Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Booker outside. There's the 3. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And they get it back. Back to Bridges. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock them down.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
Dinwiddie right side. Driving inside. Missed inside. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. McGee against Bertans. McGee with it. Outside Crowder. Clock at 4. Back to McGee. Bertans grabs the board. The Mavericks shooting 43% for the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Craig. Outside Crowder. Back to Craig. The tray. Great tee that time from Green.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The Suns trailing. Crowder inside. Working on Bertans. Shamet the pass to McGee. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway.
2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Green passes to Dinwiddie. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Craig. Out of hand on it. Pass break, Dallas. Dinwiddie with the ball. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Shamet. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Takes it out to Dinwiddie. And here's Green outside. The shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Now Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner. Shamet with it. Feeds it to McGee. And it's all evened up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie outside. Bertans in the post. Defended by Crowder. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Payne kicks to Craig. And there's the pass to Shamet. Green against Craig. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the back of the rim. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in a power forward. The shot by Powell, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Pass to Johnson. Booker left side. Stolen by Bullock. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Finney Smith, defended by Paul. And it's Bullock missing. The Suns shooting 39% from the floor at their best. For three, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brunson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the man. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Top of the key, Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to Doncic. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On the wing, Booker fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brunson against Booker. Takes it inside. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Bridges finds Johnson. 5 to shoot. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic outside, and there's the drive. Pass to Brunson. To take the lead. Here's Powell. Out to Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Ball passes to Johnson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Doncic. A 3 ball. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Paul dishes to Booker. To Paul. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Doncic outside. The 3-pointer no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic right side. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And a deep 3 from Booker. Off target from downtown. And here is Doncic. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. That was a fun night. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Gordon. Jokic finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Back to Jokic from 7 feet. Here's Murray. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Porter. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Ayton with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Murray for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Booker, pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Murray. And here's Barton outside. Drains the triple.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
From deep, Johnson. Denver grabs the miss.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Jokic. Nice move. Can't get the layup. Outside Booker. Paul finds Booker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
The Nuggets trail. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. And here's Barton outside. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul against Murray with the step back. It's Booker on the wing. Up top, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. That one is off. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. Over Gordon. And that one's long.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Johnson against Barton. Booker, the pass to Paul. Going inside, the kick out to Johnson. No good from outside.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Good D by Jokic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Ayton from behind the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Down low. Stolen by Booker. They're running. Ball's going up the court. The kick out to Johnson. Now Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Up top, Barton. Outside, Porter. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Missed inside. That's tipped. Barton with a steal. Outside Porter. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Jokic, good.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Jokic against Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. He's got 5. Here's Paul. Hangs in the air. Second chance shot. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Clock is at 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. Gordon, the pass to Porter. And here's Murray. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. Booker against Gordon. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level, in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Gordon can't hit. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Right wing. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Gordon. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Here's Bridges. Let's go with a 3.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Booker. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ayton's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Paul against Morris. Pass to Cousins. Outside, Green. Here's Najee. The rebound by Bridges. The drive by Paul. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Free throw good. Green. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And he makes both free throws. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's Shamet on the wing. Checked by Cousins. Payne against Morris. Craig passes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Outside Craig. Back to Shamet. Morris against Payne. Pass to Shamet. To the right side. And here is McGee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Denver in the lead. Morris outside. The 3 hits the three-pointer. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Pass to Crowder. outside Craig. Driving in. And here is McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Morris for three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Nuggets foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter here. Payne against Morris. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Here's Shamet from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Najee looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Cousins. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from McGee.
Nuggets foul. Jeff Green. That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And so Craig nails both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Up top Morris, defended by Payne. The shot by Najee, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Craig attacking. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Green. Here's Najee, covered by Crowder. In transition, here come the Suns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Jay Crowder.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Nuggets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Inside. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Najee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. Now the Suns take it the other way.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Crowder with it. Green picks him up, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Right side Payne. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 3.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. After a quick... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray from outside. And Craig pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Jokic finds Barton. Jokic with a screen on Payne. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Suns substitution.
The Suns leading. Left side Paul. Bridges down low. Porter's there. Right side Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Well, the Nuggets shooting only 31% in the game. Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. He takes it in. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Paul passes to Johnson. Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
The Nuggets trail. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Murray for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Johnson inside, covered by Jokic. There's the screen by Johnson. Five on the clock, to the middle. Ayton, no good. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Jokic finds Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Back to Jokic to tie it up. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Paul with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Murray from outside. Connects from downtown.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Murray from outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Paul passes to Johnson. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Denver basketball.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray against Paul. Outside Murray. To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home.